Hi everyone. So for me, July is basically birthday and crafting month because I have so many friends and family whose birthdays are in July. Now, I am posting this on my channel, Bookshelf of Fairies and Foxes, because most of these are gifts. These gifts are bookish themed, most of them, because I have a lot of friends who also enjoy books and book themed items. We're very into fandoms. So I'm going to be doing that. Some of it is also Disney themed, which goes well with my other love for Disney. Yeah, so I'm Camille. Welcome to my channel, Bookshelf of Fairies and Foxes, and let's dive right into my huge list of gifts for people. So I am going to be giving my friend Monica, she was my roommate in college, I'm giving her Winter. I got her into the Lunar Chronicles series while we were in college, but because of finals and all that, she never finished Winter, so I have to give it to her. Also, she really wanted to read it and she didn't want to buy it until the paperback came out because she likes paperbacks. So I'm going to be giving this to her. For those of you who don't know about the Lunar Chronicles, it is a series of young adult science fiction retellings of fairy tales. It is 4 books long, and it's a completed series by Marissa Meyer. The first book is Cinder, the second is Scarlet, and the third is Cress, and the fourth is Winter. And they are respectively retellings of Cinderella, Red Riding Hood, Rapunzel, and Snow White. And what's really cool about them is that it's not separate stories, they build on each other. So for the most part, Cinderella stuff is done by the end of her book, but then with Scarlet being added, and then as the new main character of that series, or in addition to Cinder, they introduced the Red Riding Hood themed motifs into the book, and then the next book they add and by the next book they've completed that, and she added Rapunzel. So it just builds on each other and it ends up forming a very seamless theming of fairy tales that fits into an overall wider plot. And I really love it. And if you like books and you like Disney, or if you like books and you like fairy tales, this is absolutely probably the best series you could possibly read. It's really, really amazing. And if you like science fiction, that's even better. The amount of foreshadowing and deep and elements with deeper meaning that Marissa Meyer introduced into the books is really, really cool. She also wrote another book called Heartless, which is based off of the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland and her backstory. And it was also a phenomenal book, which I also highly recommend to Disney fans. Next, I'm going to be giving Monica a candle by Novelly Yours, Loyal. It's Hufflepuff themed because Monica is a Hufflepuff and she is very proud of that. And it smells like bread, cake, and vanilla, and it's so good. This was a really good choice to give her, I think. Lastly, I am making a print for her out of cardboard, and it's going to say my favorite character died again, because this happens to Monica frequently. All of her favorite characters get killed off, and I find it very amusing because this does not happen to me for the most part. So I'm doing this to torture her. Next, I'm going to be giving my friend Brianna a Shadowhunters themed bar of soap by Three Sisters Apothecary that I received in the last Owl Crate box I got. I think that one was Shadows and Secrets. It smells really good. If I can get it open. Yeah, it smells very fruity, obviously. It is wild berry themed. And she's a big fan of the Shadowhunters. I haven't yet read those books. It's, again, one of those things that's on my TBR list. But I do need to read this and I think she will really like this. Next, Brianna is a huge Manatee fan. And I went to the Disney's Epcot's Festival of the Arts in the spring, and I got this manatee print for her by Wyland. It was really cool. I got to see him painting another painting, and I did get an orca and a dolphin one for myself. That I really, was it orcas and dolphins? They had whales on it. I do remember that part. It might have been, well, I don't know anymore. I'll have to find it. I don't have it displayed right now. But I'm going to give this to her. I think it's so beautiful, and I'm really hoping she'll like that. Finally, I'm giving Brianna the book Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld. It is a YA steampunk alternate reality of World War I. So it's perfect for anyone who likes steampunk or historical fiction with a twist. It's one of my favorite series of all time. It's a trilogy. Normally steampunk isn't really my thing, but this one was really well written and I loved it. And also I loved the main characters, and the main female character is such a strong and likable character that I just love this trilogy so much. It's also really cool because even though it's a YA novel, it is illustrated, and the illustrations are so cool and so in-depth. It's illustrated by Keith Thompson. This is also one of those series where each book just gets better. And this one is obviously really good as well. It's one of my favorite series, and I'm really trying to get other people into it. And we shall see if that works. So I'm going to be giving this card in the package to Brianna. This one isn't Disney or book themed. It's actually, it actually came in a package I ordered from the Taylor Swift merch once. It was just one of those add-ons like free add-ons that they included. I didn't even know it was going to be in there, so that was super cool. And I've been meaning to give this to her and I just keep forgetting. So this year is finally going to be the year. This is actually a late gift for my sister. Her birthday was in May, but I had a lot of expenses to cover that month, and since then, so I haven't given her a present. Also, I didn't really know what to give her, but I'm going to be giving her Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This is actually a book that I've had for a while, and I read it, and I did not love it. I really wanted to, but it's dystopian, which is not my thing, and I don't know, I didn't like Mare. Mare annoyed me. So, I didn't hate it, but it wasn't my favorite, and I definitely did not like Mare, which kind of ruins it because it's from her point of view. I think it's first person. Yeah, it's first person. So, I didn't like it, but it's the kind of book that my sister would like, so I'm not too worried about her liking it. I think she'll enjoy it, and she will care about it more than I will, which I think is what books really need. I want them to be owned by someone who's going to really enjoy them. She liked Hunger Games. I think she's read the Divergent series. I think she liked that. I know she read or watched the movies, so I think she'll really enjoy this. Lastly, my other sister's birthday was in July, and I am giving her a pair of earrings that I found at a booth at Disney's Epcot's Festival of the Arts this past year in the spring. They are made out of all natural ingredients. So it's by the company Georgia. They turn nature into fashion, and these earrings are made out of orange peel, acai berries, and amber, which is really cool. It's all natural. Their jewelry, or so earrings like this would typically cost about $20. For me, it was a little bit cheaper because I did have the Disney cast member discount, which was super nice. But everything's natural, made out of plants, things like that, rocks. Yeah, so it's made out of nature things. Yeah, orange peels, acai berries. I don't even know how that's pronounced. Amber stones and thread. And it tells you how to take care of them. And then they do have a business card. So if you happen to live in the Florida, Orlando area, or if you want to order from them online, this is their information. It's super cool if you want things that are natural and a little more creative. Really cool, like gauze gift bag that has their logo and name on it, and I think that's really pretty. So thank you for joining me on my epic adventure in making gifts. It's long. Yeah, I love crafting and I love finding gifts, but money is always an issue, and of course it's July, so it's everyone. Yeah, it's just a lot. So thank you for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your days.